Hello students, today we are going to learn patterns chapter, right? As you can see that when we will see around us, we will see so many patterns in our nature that even you can see on the slides, we can see the patterns. The same pattern is repeating and it is giving a beautiful picture in the form of patterns only. So when we are seeing around us, so we will see so many patterns in a different things, right? So let's understand about patterns and let's have a look on the patterns. So what is patterns? Patterns are created when figures, shape, objects, etc. are arranged in a particular order and repeated over and over again. So when the things patterns can be created when the figures, shapes, objects, etc. are arranged in a particular order, like bracelet. When we wear bracelets, so we sometimes we wear different kinds of shapes of bracelets, so it has been arranged in a particular order, or sometimes it's been repeated over again and again, the same shape. It gives giving us a beautiful pattern to create a bracelet. So the there we are using the patterns that in this way we can create patterns. So where we are using these patterns, so patterns we can see on our clothes, on bed sheets. So they are the beautiful patterns that we create on clothings, that we can see on patterns on clothing, or we will see the patterns on a bricks. So here we have a one object that is a brick, and with the help of bricks, so many bricks, we have created a different patterns. As you can see that we have so many patterns over here in a zigzag way. We have arranged the bricks or a shape of the brick in that way, so it is repeating again and again. It is giving us in we have arranged this in a particular order, so it is giving us a different pattern. So in this way we can do the arrangement of the bricks like this, so that it is giving a beautiful picture and it is creating a different patterns. Also we can see that the patterns on a different shades we are using to create a nail art. We can create a patterns on our nails also, or in the building also we can see that the patterns, different patterns has been designed by the constructor to construct the buildings in a different way. Or when we will see the butterfly wings, we can see the different patterns created by the nature on their wings. So if we will see the flowers, there the flowers is of somewhat different kinds of shapes. We can see that the petals are of different kinds. It gives a beautiful patterns in the middle part of the part of the flower. We will see that we will get a spiral. We will get the spiral shape, and it's giving a beautiful pattern of arranging the middle parts buds where the petals comes out. So our nature has given a beautiful concept of the pattern to extend our knowledge. So here when we are drawing something, when we are using a circular shape or any object to create a different patterns, here you can see that the one circular shape has been used and it has been circled, and it is keep on repeating, and it is giving us a beautiful effect and a pattern also. And then we have created a leaves, we have created a one more pattern, and it is overlapping with each other to create a different pattern. So patterns also we can create it in a drawing by using the figures or the objects. Or when we'll see our house tiles, ceilings, floor tiles are also of different patterns. Sometimes it's a 3D shapes also, so it's giving a beautiful picture of the pattern, beautiful concept of the pattern. So we can create it, the different patterns on our different designs with different figures or the shapes. So what is pattern? So we have learned the definition earlier also. The pattern is a series or the sequence that repeats. It keeps on repeating. It gives a beautiful patterns. So in the same way, we have we have a patterns in a numbers also. We have a patterns in maths also in the form of numbers. So in the form of numbers is also the same. The maths pattern are sequence that repeat based on some rules. When we are creating a pattern, we are setting some rules on way to calculate or solve a problems of patterns. So let's see. For example, here we have an example of 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We can see that these numbers are arranged in such a way that it has been set by some rules to calculate or solve the problem. So if we will see that from, if I'll go from 0 to 5 and 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, and if we will go on and on and on, we can see what we are observing, that every time I am getting a difference of 5. So 5 minus 0, this means that there is a difference of 5. So when we are jumping from 5 to 10, again I got the difference of 5. 10 minus 5 will giving 5, 15 minus 10 will giving me 5, so 20 minus 5 will giving me 20, 15. So every time I'm getting the difference of 5, it means that some rule has been applied over here. Every time getting the difference of 5, giving me a new number, giving me a series. It means that there is some kind of pattern in the numbers, right? Or we can see that when we are talking about the any table, so tables are arranged in that way. They have applied some rules to give us a beautiful pattern in tables also. So this has been arranged in that way, so that they have been applied some rules to calculate the maths pattern. So here we have a number pattern challenge. Here we can see that the series of numbers are there, but we don't know what the pattern is this. But when we will see the rules, the numbers hidden between these two numbers, so we will see every time we will get the difference of 3, as we have applied the rule over here. So every time you will get 16 plus 3, you will get 19, or you will, if you will subtract 19 minus 16, you will get minus 3. 19 minus 3 will give you 16. 22 minus 19 will give you 22, minus 3 will give you 19. 25 minus 3 will give you 22, right? So every time I'm getting a difference of 3 in between, so it means that some pattern have been applied over, some rule is there. So minus 3 concept has been rule applied over here to create a pattern. Or if we will see that last pattern 3 4 3 2, after these numbers, after these digits 3 4 3 2, again 3 4 3 2 is going to be repeat. It means that here the rule of repeating pattern is used over here. Here the numbers are keep on repeating, so this is also called a pattern, where the numbers are also repeating. It gives us a pattern concept. So here are the some specific rules have been applied on this series or the sequence to get a number pattern. So here we will learn a different types of patterns. First is a square number pattern, and second is a triangular pattern. So when we'll talk about the square pattern, so firstly we'll learn about the square numbers pattern. So what is square? In which all the sides are equal, it is called square. Whose all the sides are equal, it is called square. When we'll talk about the square number pattern, so what is this? It is that only when a number is multiplied by the number itself, the resultant is called the square number. It is also known as a perfect square. When any number is being multiplied by itself, it is called a square number, or we can say that it is called perfect square. So how you have represented it? We will represent the square number by a into a. It means that the same number has been multiplied 2 times. Then we will write a square. It means that the number at the top of the letter giving me a square. It means that the bottom number you have to multiply 2 times. This 2 means you have to multiply the bottom number 2 times. You will get the square of it. This is how we will represent the square number in the form of numbers only. Let's see how to generate the square pattern using dots. So now we will find the squares with the help of dots. So here we have a shape of square. Now if we will put the dots, we will get a square pattern. Let's see how. So firstly, I am taking a 1 dot. I am starting with a 1 dot. I am putting in a square box also, because I have to make a square pattern. So it should be in a square. So 1 dot I have arranged in a square. So this is 1 dot. So what we can say that it has only 1 row. You have to count its rows. It has only 1 row and 1 column. So this is 1 column. This is 1 row. 1 row and 1 column is giving me 1 square. So this is your row. This is your column. So one row and one column multiply by together, you're giving me 1 square. So your answer will come 1. So it means that this 1 dot is equals to 1, right? Secondly, I am using, so how many dots I need to put over here with the 1 dot to make a square? So I need to put how many dots? 3 dots. And let's see what it is representing. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dots are there, right? So can we write a square for it? Yes. So how it will give me a square 4? What is a square of 4? The perfect square of 4 is, let's see, this is first row, this is second row. And if you'll cut in a column, say this is the first column, this is your second column. So how many columns are there and rows are there? 2 columns and 2 rows, giving me 4. 2 twos are 4. So what we can write for it? 2 square is equals to 2 into 2 is equals to 4. So this is giving me 2 rows and 2 columns is equals to 4. So it means that our answer is absolutely correct, that we have used the 4 dots for 2 rows and 2 columns to make a square. Next, how many dots I need to add with the 4 dots so that it will give me a big square, more than this square? So after it, firstly I have to use these 4 dots. Now I have to add more dots in 4 dots to make a square. If I will finish over here, it will look like a rectangle, but I have to make a square. Then there is need to add more dots. Now it is looking like a square, right? So how many dots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 dots are there. So how you will represent it square? Whose square is 9? So this is, firstly you have to see one column, one row. This is second row. This is third row. So how many rows are there? Is with you now? 3 rows. Now I have to make columns. How many columns are there? 1, 2, 3. You have to just cut the dots to get a square, right? So you have to write 3 rows and 3 columns, giving me 9. So it means that that's why your answer is matching with this 9 dots. So how you will write it as a square? So we will write 3 square. It means that the same number you have multiplied 2 times to get 9 as a perfect square. 9 dot is similar to that. It means your answer is 9 after multiplying or after putting a dot. So now we will add more dots in 9 dots. So firstly we have to represent 9 dots. Now we will add more dots to make a square. If I will complete over here, this is not giving me square shape. So I have to add more dots to complete it a square. So when I have to add more dots, it will give me a square shape. So how many dots are there now? Earlier it was 9 over here. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 dots are there. So 16 dots are representing how many rows and columns? This is one row, second row, third row, and fourth row. This is first row, second row, third row, and fourth row. So 4 rows and 4 columns, giving me 16. So my answer is absolutely correct, that in this way, by activity method, by generation of the patterns with the help of dots, you can create a square. Now you can see that how I am arranging into a squares. You can see that one dot has been arranged in one square box, then 4 dots into a one big square, then again the square, my square is keep on increasing and increasing and increasing. There I am making a square boxes, right? So let's learn the perfect square, the square numbers from 1 to 10. So 1 square is equals to 1 into 1 is equals to 1, 2 twos are 4, 3 threes are 9. I'm using the same number and I'm multiplying 2 times. 4 into 4 is equals to 16, 5 into 5 is equals to 25, 6 into 6 is equals to 36. This is the 6 square. 7 square is equals to 7 into 7 is equals to 49, 8 into 8 is equals to 64, 9 into 9 is equals to 81, 10 into 10 is equals to 100, 11 into 11 is equals to 121, 12 into 12 is equals to 144, 13 into 13 is equals to 169, 14 into 14 is equals to 196. 15 into 15 is equals to 225. 16 multiplied by 16 is equals to 256. 17 into 17 is equals to 89. 18 into 18 is 324. 19 into 19 is equals to 361. 20 into 20 is equals to 400. So these are the all perfect square from 1 to 20 that we have generated. We can generate with the help of dots, right?